So this is the third year into my journey. The purpose of the video is to entertain and for future self-reflection experiences. This is not advice for anybody, so please do not imitate any of these positions. These are my current holdings and the weighting. So I'm going to cover my biggest mistakes of 2023 because I think that's probably the best way to start. So I did short Nvidia, Coinbase and Tesla. Tesla paid off, however. I was burnt heavily by the other two, and this taught me a lesson about shorting assets that the consensus is excited about. It doesn't matter if you're ultimately right, you still ultimately lose. Just going long and discounted assets and growing assets from this point will be the way I go forward. So going back to my current positions now, here is the general log of what I've been doing in general. If you look at my biggest position, it is the iShares US 20-year bonds. The logic behind this is with a high inclined interest rate and decline in interest rates of the future with the inflation rate going down, these bonds will appreciate in value while yielding a 4.5%. So if you go to the Phillips curve and understand the mechanisms of the history of the Phillips curve, we don't know that the future will be a soft landing or a hard landing due to a tightening cycle. And this position will do well in either circumstance. So that's the reason why my biggest weighting is in this kind of bonds. So if you look at my next largest position, this is a Thungela Resources, and this is something I've gone long on. It is based on coal, the commodity, and how I actually managed to go long on this find is coming down to my roommate basically developed me a program to scan lots of databases through the accountancy data, and I found these fundamentals here were very, very, very good. So if you look on the next little slide, you'll see how I come to a intrinsic value on an asset, and this one I couldn't find anything looking through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of data points of anything this good. So this is a reason why I'm holding this position here. And then going back to the others, I've got a mixture going forward of fertilizer companies in North America and warehouses within the UK. But what I'm planning on doing at the moment is continuously adding to the long dated bonds until it becomes apparent which landing we're going to have, whether it'll be a soft landing or a hard landing. So I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. I found it interesting. Good luck on your own journeys if you are deciding that you are trying to grow your pies and do well in the markets in general. I should do one of these videos in probably either 6 months or a year's time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed.